So we're getting underway right now. Losers semis, this is your top 4. Bayonetta with Rage against TSM Leffen's Pokemon Trainer. Let's see what we can do as we are now on Town and City for our first game immediately with that grab and those combos and that percentage being easily racked up. 53% from like 3 or 4 interactions.
And having a strong grab game versus Bayonetta has always been the biggest boon you can ask for. You can dodge her witch time mix-ups because you grab her. Yeah. And that is such a huge, huge part of the matchup when you're playing versus Bayonetta. Of course, Bayonetta doesn't just have witch time as a defensive mix-up. One of her best tools, that up B out of shield, very, very fast, and it's going to make it very hard for Squirtle to put pressure on the character. That's why Leffen is already switching around, looking for those early KOs with the Charizard here. Look at that, getting juggled because that Bayonetta so fast, so disjointed as well. It's very rough for Charizard to make it down past all those hitboxes.
F tilt there, connecting and putting Rage off stage and makes it back with the afterburner kicks and just gets straight just about out of the up smash. These back airs trying to connect right now, can't, and gets hit just by a glancing.
Nice reaction by Leffen. The up smash out of shield, realizing Rage was going to go high, and Rage has been pulling that trick time and time again in this top 8, but not when it's Leffen. There's the recovery, takes a little bit of percent with Charizard, but makes it back safely. That's a good trade to me, and now he has all the corner pressure in the world, has the flamethrower as well, if he decides to use it, but instead goes for those big hitboxes in the back air, in the neutral air, to kind of keep Bayonetta in check. Look at that, that's the neutral air. There's the down smash, a devastating maneuver right there. Leffen, a critical hit on Rage's stock right there with a big lead right now.
Indeed, and I think he's just, definitely just really pushing the limits of the, the size of these hitboxes. Finally, a forward throw will be enough to take that first stock off of the tiny turtle. We've got Ivysaur out right now, which, as you were mentioning earlier, Leffen's, definitely one of the stronger Pokemon in this roster.
Oh yes,
definitely most. We know him most for his confirms with this as well. You can see just keeping these short hops going, throwing out these Razor Leafs.
There's and then up there into the up B, and Leffen making quick work of Rage. 7.5% on the second stock. He's just, he was barely touched.
Yeah, that was again exemplary. Really extending every part of the combo game from Squirtle, creating the wall and conditioning the neutral with Ivysaur, and then
finishing it off. Yeah, the big plays with Charizard.
Yeah, just bullying more.
Bullying. That's a good term, right?
Always just being able to kind of keep the recovery nice and changing and evolving, whilst also being able to throw out big hitboxes that Rage has to respect.
Rage has to respect indeed.
We've got the version switch up. We're going to Bayonetta 1 now, which means he's angry because it's red. Red witch twists and kicks and stuff. This is the Rage on deck.
Rage on deck indeed, but contrary to his name, he's playing very patiently. Leffen finding the empty hop into the grab, reversing the combo, and a little bit of a missed input right there at side B. Definitely was an up B to extend the combo. Tries to wait for the witch time, but that back was in at the tail end of the witch time, of course, is going to cover Bayonetta a little bit extra. And a little bit of a feint as well on the recovery, intercepting the aerial burner kick with the side B. But Rage has the answer, the lasting hitbox on the side B into the full confirm. 80% on Leffen, but he has the Charizard right now. Yeah,
looking for those back airs once again, and the fly just connecting there, looking for another back air because of it. But here we go, going up. The bigger body of Charizard is going to make him a little bit more of a liability for damage here at this point.
Another one of those flare blitzes gets Charizard to safety at the cost of a little bit of percentage. We have to...
Oh, punch the dragon!
Empty hop forward smash? Excuse me? He just occupied all that space with a giant kill move, and Leffen was not ready for that.
See, I've noticed this a few times. Oh dear. I've noticed this a few times where Ivysaur's falling out of these combos that are being thrown out.
Yes.
Well, not falling out, but being able to get out of them a lot easier.
The witch twist is a little bit of an inconsistent move. If it does connect, that does lead into a lot of percentage. If it doesn't, it's still a good scenario though. Charizard very easy to combo, and Rage just looking for the next hit. He did not fully end the combo because he knew if he ended it right there, he would have more advantage state. But at the end of the day, Leffen finding his break.
Yeah, the up smash again is really, really strong. We've seen it time and time again take stocks.
The regrab, yeah, the regrab with the second up B as well. Holding down just a little bit to make sure he doesn't regrab the ledge and gives him some time to use that up B again. There's the up smash, an excellent punish. Leffen likes to go for those bullet seed mix-ups. They're not that good.
If they work out, they feel okay. But yeah, I mean, it's not.
It's a lot of risk to take.
Yeah, of course, indeed. As you saw, so much time is available to your opponent to make their decision of what they want to do.
Beautiful. Into the forward smash. Bayonetta, one of the lighter characters in the game, and also a fast faller as well, so very susceptible to jab lock setups because she stays close to the ground. Here's the whirlpool into another, a little bit of a drop, unfortunately.
Charizard out once more, the big, oh no, never mind. Squirtle's out again. Yeah, I mean, you were talking about just, how kind of grab-centric his game can start from. So, again, a nice boom when you have someone with such a strong counter as Bayonetta.
Leffen utilizing the super armor, the shell armor right there into his platform tech chase. A little bit iffy, but he gets away with it. Rage just constantly double jumping back to the stage. Does not want to be on the ledge versus Leffen, of course. When you get those scenarios where your options are limited, that's where Leffen is strongest. He can make those big reads, those big plays, and man.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you're going for these high Pokemon changes. We've seen this a few times today.
The up tilt into the back air, not quite as strong as it used to be. The Charizard comes out right there, but Rage just calmly reacting, gets to roll with the grab, feints the guns, goes for a dash attack instead, and Charizard gets the up smash, barely. She's kissing the blast zone. It's not enough though, but this is extremely scary. You know that Charizard, with a single read, can finish the game, and that is exactly what Leffen did. But Rage making it a lot more competitive that game too.
Absolutely, yeah, that was a much closer game, much better overall performance from him, and really pushing Leffen to kind of reach into that deeper into that bag of tricks. 2-0 though, looking one game away from losers finals and a crack at space, and putting Rage out in 4th place here.
Yep. Leffen, let's see if he has the juice or if it all is going to be Rage showing that he can keep adapting and keep up his evolving gameplay, right?
Indeed, going back to Bayonetta 2 there, getting a haircut just before getting here. The color counter pick always the strongest, right? Exactly.
But will it be enough to break through Leffen's defenses? Of course, that up B out of shield once again is going to limit the way that Leffen pressures Rage. And that's the most important thing. Like, Bayonetta has strong hitboxes and strong defenses as well. The hard thing is that she has to balance them perfectly. There's the dash back. He's just waiting for a commitment. Leffen giving it to him, the grab. Exactly the commitment that Leffen wanted and not what Rage was ready for.
Yeah, getting up there as well. Getting up with max range with the forward smash, and then Leffen pulling out the Charizard once more to get some aggression going. Yeah, again, jumping around with these witch twists and throwing out these back airs on this shield, keeping that shield honest. Although drop down back air.
Yeah, that's one of Tweak's specials. He lands on the platform and then just immediately drops some back airs. That skips the entire rising part of a short hop. And that's one of the things that Pokemon trainers have been abusing more and more. The platform movements, because they have such great ways to get on the platform as well.
Yeah, but unfortunately there was an extra hitbox coming out after the witch the witch time, so couldn't quite get the hit they wanted there. Yeah.
And Leffen is looking dominant right here in loser semifinals, up 2-0 and almost up an entire stock right here versus Rage. Gets witch time, and that is
gonna be it for sure.
Ta-ta for Squirtle right there.
Yeah. Ta-ta for Tiny Turtle. It is gonna be... Oh, I usually charging these F smashes again. You know that he's been catching out Rage here and there, but that's
nothing major yet. Rage is still keeping it competitive. This is gonna be even stocks so far, and you know how easily Rage makes up a deficit with that combo game, with the percentages, but...
Oh, again, the falling through the platform up air this time with Ivysaur.
Yeah, the platforms are the name of the game for Leffen here. He's utilizing it to extend his pressure, just like that. Drop through up air, landing on the platform there, dropping through immediately, just extending his pressure game, extending his defensive game as well. Yeah. Very well done by Leffen so far.
Absolutely, yeah, looking so solid in this third game. Could be the last one, as Raid is currently on his final, well, his tournament stock right now. Can he gift himself 3 more? He's pushing so far, pushing back. Good percentage, but it's not a stock, and that's the most important thing right now. Stocks are very important and hard to get. Goes for another witch time, but no aggression from Leffen just yet.
Yeah, he was reading the out of shield option, but Leffen was not giving it to him. Of course, Ivysaur's auto shield not the best in the game. He does have a great auto shield when his back is turned, and that situation was not the case though.
Back air's going to be enough, just about. Like, absolute end of that, and that knockback is going to be the stock. So we have one final stock here for Leffen as well in game 3.
He waited for the switch, but it wasn't enough. The air dodge coming out immediately, but the interception. Leffen, does he still have a jump? He still has a switch though, and Charizard has the jumps that he needs. There is Rage finding a lot of damage, finding the grab, knowing Leffen was scared of the witch twist out of shield.
Okay, this is again really close right now.
Up out of shield is such a strong move right now.
Go for it, absolutely. Took him the whole distance, but not enough. Just close Rage. Leffen just saving Vine with the back air, going to come out. It's going to be enough. 2-1.
Rage showing his adaptation, going from a loss game 1, a final hit scenario game 2, and now it's Rage's victory. 2-1 in Leffen's favor, but Rage, he's climbing, and I hope for Leffen that Leffen is not stuck in the hitbox when he's climbing to the blast zone.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's going to be a 2-2 scenario. I don't think Leffen really wants to look down. You know, when you're 2-0 up, you don't want to. We've seen this a lot as well. You know, a lot of times he is 2-0 up, and then slowly, you know, these players are making the adaptations, just pushing back against him, and he needs to find that counterplay to get back at them as well. So 2-1, again, Leffen needs to kind of lock this down, stop this aggression, stop this fight back from Rage as soon as possible, because that's going to give Rage so much more momentum going into game 5, so much confidence to bring it back from such a deficit.
Exactly, and I do believe what I mentioned before, that a Witch Twist out of shield is the name of the game, but Leffen having some out of shield options of his own. Squirtle's up B out of shield, extremely underrated, relatively fast and extremely high range on that move.
Yeah.
There's another bullet seed mix-up, and it's still not working out. Leffen sticking to his guns, but it's not the right option in this scenario. Rage punishing that handily and converts the advantage state into a combo as well. 80% on Leffen, but Leffen, look at that, he's answering back. Nice nair pressure, almost getting the up B.
Yeah, after going a kick down angle, doesn't pop up. Nothing major from that though. This wall of Razor Leafs, but actually very advancing there this time.
He could have dropped more and actually gotten the hit, but Rage just at the last moment pulling his punches.
Yeah, I mean, understandably as well. You know, you're not quite sure. You know, if it doesn't work for so long, you kind of feel, do I need to go further?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know,
good on Leffen for making in double guess there. That is not easy to do versus a player like Rage, who is so very familiar with what his character does.
Oh, drop down, and Leffen saw that one coming, made his guess with that forward air, and it's going to be the right choice.
But here's a combo, a forward air 1, an advantage state, and a good air dodge by Leffen. That neutral air dodge, the preferred defensive move of choice for Charizard players. Here's the up smash, and Rage stays calm, punishes very well with the up smash, makes it even.
Even if he was to go through the platform, you know, just to have an option that covers like that, an up smash that covers in that way, really, really good decision to to go for that.
And there's the up B out of shield again. Leffen cannot even pressure the platforms versus Bayonetta, but if it is this ground game, it does look good for Squirtle. Rage using some wall jumps to mix up his opponent, but Leffen is having none of it. The water gun coming out. Can Rage make it back with the directional air dodge? He can. Leffen going to Ivysaur, but it wasn't enough to get the Gimp, and now he's playing Ivysaur neutral. Will it be enough to get the win versus Rage? Because,
there it is. Yeah, comes out there. TSM Leffen 1 stock away now with a strong lead against Rage, but we've seen what Rage can do. You give him an inch, he will take about 3. Not a whole mile just yet, but he's looking for the mile.
He's looking for the mile. That said, Leffen, he's already running it. That Ivysaur, just his signature Pokemon for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Ivysaur so strong when he does have the reads, and Leffen's reads are on a whole nother level. Rage getting a combo on the Tiny Turtle, but will it be enough? He still is down an entire stock here in his tournament game. Up B out of shield is going to whiff versus the back air out of shield.
Landing with that nair as well. We've seen so much stuff from Charizard. Big character goes for the F tilt. That would have been curtains for sure. Scary stuff right now. Back throw comes out from Rage, looking to equalize these stocks at least.
Did you see the nair hitting under the platform like that? Very great by Leffen. The spacing just so on point. There's the damage though for Rage, and the back air, the weak hit. Leffen has to count his lucky blessings right there. does strike back at the 170 here.
Goes for the down smash, but gets covered by a rising fair for it. And now you see Rage again on the edge, doing his weird stuff at the edge, but there's a forward tilt going to be it. TSM Leffen stops this locomotive. Rage is just out of the tournament now. Leffen 3-1, moves on to losers finals to face Space. Your last remaining Swede here at DreamHack Winter 2019. It is Leffen.
It is Leffen, the last of his kind, representing Sweden at DreamHack 2019.